Hello, this is Meagan Mermaid, and this is day 39 of my 40-day video challenge. I can't believe it, one more day. The weather is super crazy. It's like very tropical, like hot, but it could rain again. And I'm on my way to work. Actually, I'm gonna get gas, coffee, and then head to work. It's about 7:45, so starting my Monday off right. Check in more soon. Gonna get my coffee and show you the mermaid inside. Thank you.
Here you go. Thank you.
Mermaid. Got gas, got my coffee. Now it's time to head to work. Super crazy weather. It feels really tropical today, which is not usual for this time of year. Uranus and Taurus. So I just got to work and I'm trying to use my tripod, and one of the little things came off, so it doesn't have 3 legs anymore, it only has 2, and I kind of feel like that's how I feel today. I'm like walking around missing a leg or something, because this whole weekend it was really good but just tiring, and I'm just feeling the eclipse season a lot. I always really connect so much with the energy of the earth that anything that's like a really big shift I always feel, and so I'm already feeling like tired and I just want to go to sleep, but it's the beginning of the day, and I'm also feeling working through a lot of like resistances and fear thoughts of like just wanting to like run, like I don't know what I'm doing, but at the same time, like this weekend I just kept getting download after download of like ideas and things that Sophia wants me to do while I'm here in this job. So I know that I'm here to do that, and I know that this resistance is just that fear of leveling up and going into this next journey, and so I'm calling it out and I'm choosing love instead, and I better go in, so I'll check in more soon. So I just got here to Pomona, where I'm meeting my old boss and supervisor Andrea, and this place has the best eggplant, so I'm super excited. So I'm gonna go in there and I'll check in more. Virginia. They have really cool fish here too. I love the outside. Trees. Hello, fish. So work is over, yay! Man, after I left lunch with Andrea and I got back to work, I was like counting and doing inventory, and then after that I was like, I don't want to work anymore, and like the last hour went by like so slow. But it's so crazy because I went to talk to the group fitness coordinator that's responsible for Zumba, because I was reminding her that I'm not able to do the Friday morning class anymore because of work, and then she told me that the person that I was covering for on Saturday is going to be returning. So it looks like this week is actually the last day that I'll be teaching on Friday and Saturday, which is actually a huge blessing, and I've been praying that this person would return on Saturday, just because starting full-time again and all of this stuff, I've just really been dealing with a lot of anxiety and like stress about like, oh my gosh, like I never have enough time for anything and I need to rest. Like this whole weekend, like I didn't even want to do anything. I was just so tired. And so I think 3 is perfect. 3 is always my number. So if I'm teaching Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday night, that's chill, that's awesome. So I'm gonna go into Christy's house and check on the birds, get the mail, and probably start working on editing my video for this week. I didn't get a chance to edit it. I only got to render it, or no, upload it, but I didn't get a chance to do any editing. So I'm gonna try to get that up tonight. We'll see, but I'm feeling good. just happy that work is over, because Mondays are always like, oh, it's tough to get back into that flow for the week. But tomorrow is Mars Day, so I'll definitely be more up for things. Got new water, new food, everybody's happy. Everybody's happy with the new bird sheet. Everybody's happy with the new water too. New water, new bird sheet. Oh, 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 oh yeah, it's feeding time. Ooh, money, potney, ooh, ooh, money, potney, ooh, ooh, money, potney, money, potney, money, potney, ooh, ooh, money, potney, ooh, ooh, money, potney, ooh, ooh, money, potney, money, potney, money, potney, ooh. So now I am seated by the birds in this very cool little location, and I'm gonna work on editing my video. Yay! So I just finished editing my mermaid empowerment message for this week, and also finished the new moon in Cancer. And check out this painting that Christy did. How awesome is that? I love how it's like connecting the yoni to like the heart space with that rainbow. Super pretty. So this is my last day hanging out at Christy's, because I think she's gonna come back tomorrow. And it's been really interesting coming back, especially because I moved out of this place like literally like 2 weeks before I met Rob. And for Rob and I, it'll be 2 years this month that we've been together. And so it's super crazy that like this whole turn of events were created so that I was brought back to this place, and then Rob also came back, and like whatever we needed to do to fill the grid. Retrogrades are always a time where we go back, and we go back to places, or we reconnect with people. I also, you know, had lunch with my old boss today, and I really wanted to create good karma with that and thank her for how much she helped me and supported me. You know, I started out as a temp at that job at Western University, and it was awful. It was so awful. Like literally, like I went from having like this like really like at least like a more prestigious job at a nonprofit in Pasadena, and you know, I had this whole other life, and then because of, you know, the turn of events that happened with me, I had quit my job, and then I was looking for a job during last Mars retrograde, and that was awful. I could not find a job, and I had to start over like almost from the bottom up, and like start as a temp. And that's why I worked at Western University as a temp, and like I was like testing like accounting software, and it was so awful. Like, but at the same time, even though the work was awful, the people were amazing, and there were a bunch of angels there, and one of them was my boss Andrea, and she really helped me to grow in my knowledge of like spreadsheets and creating websites and all sorts of things I had never done before, and I didn't think it was relevant then, but of course everything is, right? And so I just want to thank her for that as I'm stepping into this new position, and I'm just witnessing how I'm feeling today. I'm feeling like not so much down, but just kind of like solemn is a good word for it. Like, I'm not unmotivated, but I don't know. I'm like, this is day 39 of my vlog, and I lost one of my little tripod things. So, and my other tripod like had almost broke, so I don't know if it's like an upgrade in that, but I'm just like, what have I learned in these 40 days, you know? Like, there's like that egoic part of me that's like, I need to prove something, I need to show I learned something, I need to teach somebody. And then there's this other part of me that's like, scared part of me that's like, well, what if this is it, and this was just me being me, and you got to see that, and that's it. Is that enough? I mean, I think that's really what it is me getting real with the fact that like, I'm enough. I don't have to prove anything. I don't have to do anything. I don't have to be anything. And that's been one of the biggest things I feel like all of us are going through, like, as humans, is like remembering that we are enough, and our worth isn't in what we're creating or what we've achieved or any of that. Our worth is just because, you know, we're divine sparks of Sophia and we're created in her likeness. And so how could we be anything less than perfect? So I know it's going to be probably emotional to look back and watch, you know, what's happened in these last 40 days. And I honor myself for doing it and for just getting real about all the stuff that's been going on in my mind, limiting beliefs and patterns, and just getting honest, because that's the only way we're ever going to heal, is if we're just all honest that we all have a past. We all have stuff that we're working through. We all have heartache. We all have pain. And that's why we just need to be really kind to each other and forgive each other and love each other, because it's not easy. It's not easy to look at this stuff and to love ourselves, you know, and I'm grateful that I'm doing it, and I'm showing you guys that I'm no different than anybody else. I just have a camera in front of my face. So I hope that I inspire you guys to do what makes your heart sing and follow your passions, and look at those fears and look at those old behaviors that have been tripping you up, and just look at them with love and forgive yourself for having them. I mean, a lot of that stuff isn't even ours. It's like programming from society or our ancestors or anything else. So thanks for being here with me on this journey, and I'm gonna go meet up with Rob and we're gonna get dinner, and I'm gonna let that be enough. I think that I'm just getting like this big download that like this whole vlog thing has just been about me just finally realizing that I'm enough just as I am, and everything I'm doing is enough. I don't have to keep pushing myself so hard to try to prove anything to anybody. It's just a losing battle. You're enough and I'm enough and this is enough, and that's it. So I think that's all I wanted to say. Oh yeah, and then so Rob was asking me, like, what are you gonna do now? Are you gonna keep vlogging? And I was telling him how my high council, when I channel the mermaids and the starseed energy that I work with, I'll get like orders. And that's how I started with this vlog, is I just got orders. I was gonna make a video every day for 40 days, and I didn't even know it was gonna be a vlog. It just became that, and it evolved that way. And so I was like, okay, I haven't got my new orders, like what are they? And so I did, and it terrifies me. And I don't know how it's gonna work, but I'm saying yes because that's what Sophia wants me to do. So I'm gonna take a break from this vlog between now and my birthday, which is about 2 weeks away. And then starting on my birthday, July 26th, which is also the start of Mercury retrograde, the day before the lunar eclipse in, I think it's Aquarius, or no, maybe it's Leo or Aquarius, one of those. Either one, it affects me because I'm Aquarius rising, Leo sun. And like all of these big changes are happening on my birthday. But anyway, off on a tangent. Sophia wants me to create a blog every single day for the entire year that I'm 33 to 34, because this is a very powerful and important year for me. 33, that's the ascended master number. So so get ready for a whole lot more vlogs coming your way, and hopefully soon better equipment, because I know some of the things I've been working through is like volume and stuff like that. So I know I need to get a mic and at some time a better camera and all of that, but I'm just taking it one step at a time. So I guess I'll end it there for today, but thank you so much for being here with me and for witnessing this crazy intense journey of ordinary and extraordinary life. So have a great night and mermaid blessings.